Hello to all my Yellowjackets out there. My name is EJ, and in this video, we are going to be diving into a brand new episode of the show. Sorry I missed last week, but we are back with episode 4, and we need to talk about old wounds. Like I said in the intro, sorry again for missing last week's episode. It was just a crazy weekend at my house. A cat that is not ours, decided to give birth on our patio, so it threw me off for quite a few days. But I am back with this episode, and I'm really happy that you guys are tuning in. Sorry that these are not getting a lot of views. Sorry I'm not pushing them as hard as I should, but it seems like Yellowjackets is going a bit under the radar this season, not only by the ratings of the show, but also the views on everyone's reviews. I'm looking at them, I see them, guys. I understand it's hard for us Yellowjacket fans, so if you are a fan of my videos, or if you're a fan of the show Yellowjackets, make sure you're sharing this with everybody you like who likes this show, because we have so much to talk about. This episode was pretty juicy. I have been waiting for the plot to get pushed forward. We are pushing forward in very good ways. Misty's teaming up with Elijah Wood's character, getting closer to Lottie's cult. We also have Taissa and Van finally connecting in the present day, and don't even get me started in the flashbacks when we're basically doing the survivalist Hunger Games. I truly love everything about this episode. It was exactly what I've been craving. Last week's, I wouldn't say was a filler episode, but it just didn't have the oh my god wow factor. Maybe the birds raining from the sky. I'm like, yo, what is up with the woods? There is something going on in this woods. We will talk about that in a segment, because the woods are a whole character of this show. There is starting to be a force that I cannot deny anymore. I used to think Lottie was just a crazy person, but now it's starting to affect everyone, and it's starting to get real obvious that this is going to be a strange rest of the season, at least in our flashback stuff. The present day is pretty crazy too. Shauna, you need to get your daughter Callie. Shauna, we will talk about Shauna and Callie and Jeff and that whole shitty, stupid scenario in a moment, but yeah, let's get into the flashback section, because there was some really juicy, not juicy, poor choice of words, because none of them have food. There's some really good stuff to sink our teeth into. Poor choice of words as well. Let's just get into the flashback stuff. In the flashback segment, a big theme was the hunting competition between Nat and Lottie. It seems that there is a divide coming amongst the girls, where it's the ones who believe Lottie's stuff, who are really supportive of her, and then the ones who are a bit more skeptical. I like the balance. I think there is a really interesting battle going on here, and I think both sides have very valid points. Both sides are gaining very notable people, like Van and Taissa are two people who are on very different spectrums of it, but I think they're going to end up in the middle. We also have those two girls I'll talk about them. One girl who was studying for the SATs, and the other girl who keeps hearing the drip. Both of these girls, who are y'all? Where did you come from? SAT girl is now known as Pet Rat Girl. I like her, but what's going on with these two characters? I like them. Again, they're just came out of nowhere for me. I was truly surprised, and then they were getting little plot moments, like that rat moment in the drip, and I'm like, are they going to be at Lottie's cult? Maybe they are people at Lottie's cult. I can't wait to get into who the hell is on Team Lottie in the present day. But currently, Lottie is in this weird state where she's trying to bring in food, but she wants to kind of show off her power still. The other people really believe in her. Where Nat's just like, y'all, I need food. We are getting scarce out here. So they decide to kind of do a competition. They have rules set up. Nat goes on her own. Lottie goes on her own. Lottie's point of this episode was a really weird, surreal vision. It really thrust her character further. We'll talk about her present day stuff where she's really needing some help, but I really like what they had to offer here with the Lottie side. That very trippy dream sequence that kind of had a lot of nuggets of information there. There's a lot of stuff that if you watch that scene over again, you will pick up on stuff that probably even went over my head. But on the weird Nat side, she finds this moose that's frozen in the lake, and she tries to get everyone to come and help it, and it just sinks further, and we're seeing Nat just kind of really lose hope and lose faith. And I really hope, I mean, we see where Nat's character is. It's not like she gains a lot of hope in the future, but I want to see this character do a bit better. Her and Lottie have this weird moment where they kind of reconnect, and they had this back and forth. I really like the Lottie and Nat relationship, a relationship I did not think was going to be as juicy as it was, but those two really connect, and we see them both fail in their missions, and now maybe they'll work together to help all of these girls. Stop trying to feud, stop trying to be like one's using magical powers, the one's just a survivalist, and say, can we use both at the same time to feed everyone? Besides, Lottie needs to stop offering her blood up to random ass shrines here. We get a little bit more of Van and Taissa. They're trying to make a map. Taissa's doing the sleepwalking. She's going to certain trees, and Van's just like, there's something going on. It's the woods. It's the evil spirits here. Girl, let me help you. So they start trying to map something out. They're trying to find symbols that are carved on the tree because Van has a theory. They don't find any symbols, but they find Javi in the middle of the woods. He is alive. He seems almost feral, though. I'm curious of what he has seen. Has he seen some of the malevolent forces here? What's he going to do with his brother? What's Lottie going to do with him? Because I feel like Lottie is going to sink her teeth into his crazy-ass story a little bit more. For this episode, honestly, I thought the present-day story was way more of the juicier things. We have Shauna finally confessing everything to her daughter, the stupidest mistake she's made, truly furthering her deeper and deeper into the hole where I swear Callie's gonna lose her dad. I like Jeff. I think he's a sweet guy. He's grown on me a bit. Shauna, I like this actress a lot. Melanie Lynskey is great. Her character annoys the hell out of me. This whole family could just go at this point. Arrest them all. Arrest them all. Honestly, sheriff, cop, dude, get the whole family. Just Callie for being annoying, Jeff for the blackmail, Shauna for the murder. Honestly, bye. But yeah, they have a moment where Shauna still has not told Callie everything that happened in the woods. That is going to be the real defining moment between the girls. I really want them to talk and figure it out. Also, where the hell is the baby? Where is Melanie Lynskey's baby? Because it's obviously not Callie, right? I don't know. Math is not my strongest suit, so I'm trying to figure out where the hell the baby is. That's going to be a big thing, and that's also probably going to throw off Callie quite a bit. I know they don't eat the baby. That's going to be probably almost confirmed for us that that's not going to happen. But where is she? How's that going to throw off Callie? How is that going to affect her? We also have in this present-day story, Taissa is lost. She is on one of her mini, sleep aid stuff where she's going crazy and in the middle of nowhere, and she's literally in the middle of nowhere, no car. She's hitchhiking, gets picked up by a trucker, which I was so nervous. I was just like, he's going to be racist. He's going to, you start instantly going like women-hating, racist. He's going to eat her, something crazy. And he seemed nice. He dropped her off in a town. The town, we'll talk about that in a moment, because I was like, where is she going to head up? I thought she was going to be in the same town that Misty and Elijah Wood's character are, which, by the way, can you let me know his character's name in the comments? I'll look it up eventually, but I forgot Elijah Wood's character's name. I love these two together. Misty's a gem. Christina Ricci's added so much to this character. So those two are now in the town looking for the Purple People cult, as they're calling it, because it's Lottie's cult. They're all wearing purple. It's investigative stuff. It's really cute. These two have a great chemistry together. Elijah Wood is one of my favorite actors of all time. I'm not even a Lord of the Rings person. I think I've seen 1.5 of the movies, but I just like him from like other stuff. I mean, going back to The Faculty, I've been an Elijah Wood fan. He's so good here. I love him and Misty together. Is he going to be the mystery baby? What if he's the mystery? I need to get this baby stuff figured out, because I need to stop saying every adult in the show is going to be Shauna's Woods baby. But yeah, I like their stuff. They're checking into the hotel. There's going to be a chemistry here. Hopefully they can actually maybe get together. Misty can have a force that's good with her, that's cute and just stuff. But yeah, so I like these two. They're in the town together. We're all going to converge at once, though. I think we're all going to hit meeting points in this town and start going to face off Lottie, which let's talk about Lottie, Nat, and the cult right now. Before I get into the Lottie, Nat stuff of this episode, what was up with Ben's hallucination? Vision into the future? Did we get an actual future segment of Ben? Coach, what's going on? You're probably next to be Eaton, but was that a fantasy? Can anyone let me know what the hell that was about? Because that was strange. Speaking of strange, Lottie is at therapy. She has a new therapist. She needs medicine because she says these visions are getting tough. Lottie's Lottie's always been a very complex character. I find her to be this woods goddessy woman, but she's not ready for this powers. She finds it to be mental illness. Is it just mental illness? We will figure that out more, but she needs some help, and that's why she's outwardly seeking it. And we're starting to get a little bit more of the cult stuff. They all can wear purple. There's only limited interactions outside of the little compound, which that's why Nat and that one girl that she stabbed in the face with a fork have a little fun bonding moment where they go out. You know, she goes to see her mom, the little girl, not Nat. So the little girl goes to see her mom, and her mom's super abusive. We're finding out that, you know, maybe Lottie's helping the people not try to harm themselves, but, you know, once you get into a cult, are you harming yourself more? There's some really good debates there. Nat is really trying hard. She's really protective of this girl. I like that. Also, I thought that little girl was going to be Shauna's secret baby as well. Again, secret baby. I need to stop thinking about this baby. But yeah, I like that moment. I thought it was so cute that Nat like stole her fish for her, put it in her mouth. Juliette Lewis and Christina Ricci each and every week make this show worthwhile. If you're not watching it, watch it for these two alone. And the last big moment of this episode, before I wrap this all up, Taissa shows up at Van's place. Van has a little shop that she works at. She shows up, still scarred, still badass, played by Lauren Ambrose from 6 Feet Under. 6 Feet Under fans, where y'all at? But yeah, I cannot wait to see where these two go. Is this going to be the help Taissa needs? Is Van only going to be like, girl, get the hell away from me? We will figure out next week, but I cannot wait. Alright everyone, that is it for my review of episode 4 of Yellowjackets season 2. I'm sorry I missed last week, but honestly the views are pretty low that I want to keep going, but if they're not going to pick up, maybe I'll come back for the season finale and talk about all the craziness we missed. Share your feelings down in the comments below, give me a thumbs up, and make sure you guys comment what was your favorite part of this week's Yellowjackets.